Good Housekeeping Institute, which we opened in 2014. We've always had an institute ever since 1924, but this is the first time we've had a purpose-built space. We have specialist areas for beauty testing, we've got a soundproof room for tech testing, we do lots of food and appliances. So it's a full range of product testing happens with the research team who are part of the staff.
Today we're looking at analysing skincare products. We use a really interesting high-tech piece of equipment called a Visio Complexion Analyzer. This allows us to take high-resolution pictures of the skin under controlled light conditions, and it allows us to quantify how much a product has worked on the skin, so how much a product's reduced your wrinkles, for example. In colour cosmetics we can look at how long a lipstick's lasted on your lips and how much your mascara's flaked, for example.
We're here in the Good Housekeeping Cookery School, which is where we also test all the recipes that go into good housekeeping. We have an archive of 48,000 recipes. We can give honest, independent advice about good buys, about which recipes work, and we put it all together in a very glossy and attractive package. And fortunately, enough people do think that that's worth paying for. The whole point of Good Housekeeping, when it started 95 years ago, and I still have the first editor's letter, is that it's helping women find time in their lives for things that aren't about good housekeeping, in actual fact. It's about running your home well, it's about eating well, it's about spending your money wisely, and then actually going out and doing something with all the time that you've saved.
This is our first cover, which we published in March 1922. A lot of the covers at that time were illustrated. But there are some really interesting social themes. I think people sometimes think of good housekeeping as very home focused. We were quite progressive in our way. We've been testing sex toys since the 1920s, apparently. Things like this, sex before marriage, a frank report. There's something in here with the annual careers guide for girls. There's lots of stuff around finances and working part or full-time, things to do with marriage, whether or not to have children. So the things that we think we're much more likely to talk about openly and frankly in 2017, Good Housekeeping has been doing consistently over the last 95 years.
To know that 454,000 women go out every month and specifically choose our magazine is very gratifying, it's very rewarding. Online is growing very fast. We've got 1.5 million uniques at the moment, and we see that growing all the time. And what's particularly exciting for us is that our online audience is about 10 years younger than our print audience, which is good because it means we're reaching different people. And about 1/3 of them are men, which is fun because we haven't had a male audience before. But the very fact-paced, authoritative content we have online is very appealing across the board, and it's going really well.